First day was pretty good. Guys were out here, energy, both sides of the ball. You had some guys making plays, so it was fun.
What do you make of the receiver room out there?
They did a good job. I mean, obviously, as a coach, you always can find stuff to pick apart, which we'll go back and we'll watch the film and we'll do that. But, once again, I like the energy and the effort out here, so that's one thing that, a lot of people think that that's easy to bring to practice, but it's not. Even with it being a first day, these guys came out here, thirsty, ready to work with the right mentality and the right attitude. So, I mean, that's the standard. So now we're just going to, go back, correct the mistakes, and build on that.
Obviously, a lot of new guys, a lot of unproven guys in the receiver room. How wide open does that sort of feel now in terms of everybody has a brotherhood.
At this point, it's about as wide as this field is. We're still learning them, they're still learning us. So, everybody's working hard. Everybody's committed to it, and that's a great starting point. And that's where we're at right now.
It's been great. I mean, we come out here and
we've got 14 more of these, and we're going to get the max out of each of them.
He's a great quarterback.
Mario, you have some
coming out here getting
with us.
against the team and a team atmosphere.
What does he really bring to the table for this receiving class?
A lot of knowledge for what we are looking for and what we are trying to accomplish. So when there was practices and there were walkthroughs that the players led on their own, he was able to, kind of be that coach there, like, hey, no, this is what they're expecting. Hey, if you did that, he's gonna fuss about this. So I mean, he was able to be the eyes and the ears for those guys as far as our expectation and what we're trying to accomplish when we work here.
What are some of the things that receivers need to do well to excel in this system?
That's a long list. I guess from day one, starters though, we did a good job of finishing after the catch. Obviously, we need to close our inside shoulder off on a couple of those vertical balls to make them so less contested catches, and easy catches for us from an offensive standpoint. So that'll be something that we'll work on, and then just communicating and understanding ball placement, alignment, and things of that nature. Just details.
Initial impressions of Turbine Rice?
It's been a great addition to the room. I mean, those guys are like us, the coaches, in the terms of those are guys that wanted to be here. So, their energy and their work ethic has been tremendous from day one since they stepped in the room, and it's carried on throughout these practices thus far.
You've got guys, kind of body shapes range from, little guys, big guys, thin, thick. What does that do, I guess, with so many different skill sets, I guess, in figuring out where to go?
It provides us more variety, and that's one of our goals is people talk about balanced offense. If those guys have to cover everybody on the field from a skill position, in our eyes, that's that balance that we're looking for. So we can create mismatches, at a variety of spots all over the field.
How much does it help to get this passing game kind of up to speed, especially with the playbook of this offense, having a quarterback who steps in with some experience in the system?
It helps a lot, and the value that it really brings to it is, much like the question that you asked about Mario. I mean, you got guys that have a pretty good comfort zone with the system and what we're trying to accomplish, and they're able to come out here on their own and have called practices, player-led practices before we can get out here on their own, and we saw the benefits of that today, with those guys getting out here, being able to line up and know what to do.
Anything surprise you from today?
Just that silly guy behind me. No, not really, because I mean my expectation for these guys are a lot higher than what most people will have for them. So there was no surprise. I expected us to come out and make plays. We came out, we made plays today. Now my expectation is for us to be able to do that on a consistent basis.
The big differences between the first Oklahoma spring practice you would typically have and this one?
Be honest with you, man, I can't even remember the first Oklahoma spring practice. There's been a lot of practices and games since then. But I would say this, it's great to be here, and I thought today was a really good day and a really good step toward the right direction for where we're trying to go here at USC.
Nick and Riley talked about making significant additions through the transfer portal. Do you feel like you need more wide receivers in the room, or do you think you got enough right now, or do you think they would add to it?
No, I mean, I think that would definitely add to it. The thing that we don't have a ton of is we don't have a ton of guys. I mean, you think we signed really one receiver, high school receiver in the signing class. So I mean, you look at any major university in the country, and that's not the case. So I mean, we definitely need to add talent. It's, not necessarily to take away from the talent that we have here, but to push the talent that we have here. And, guys that are hungry, that want to make plays and do it at a consistent level are the guys that are going to play. So if we add bodies, we're adding bodies because we're adding value to what we already have.
Did you like what you saw from C.J. Williams today?
Yes.
Speaking of the freshman.
Yes, I like what I saw for him. Now he was a little limited with some things today, but no, I like what I saw from him. I like what I saw from Taj. I like what I saw from all of those guys. Kyle, I thought he did some good things. I thought Mario did some good things, and I thought Kyrie did some good things. So I was pleased with him from top to bottom.
Thank you.
How was your first Southern California spring practice?
Great. Nice weather. Got my quarterback out here. New team. Ready to compete. Just ready.
How's that made the transition, just having Caleb out here too?
We have connections back at the school, so I mean, it's gonna be awesome this year.
That chemistry already kind of coming through.
We're gonna keep going.
How much were you talking to him as he was kind of going through his decision a couple months ago?
We was talking almost every day. I wasn't even talking to him about football, just talking about life. We great friends off the field. So.
What was the start of that relationship, that chemistry building? Do you remember when it started?
Out of high school. So out of high school, we just always stayed connected. Future 50, we both went, and I met him there, and then we just always stayed connected. I was like, bro, he's good. I need him to be my quarterback. So he ended up being my quarterback.
What does he do well for you as a receiver?
Everything. Nothing he can't do. He do everything well.
When did you make the final decision to come out to SC?
I don't even remember, but I know the recruit process. It was like I was back in high school again. So, but I don't even remember.
What was the appeal to USC for you?
The coaches came. Great offense, great team, great weather. Why not?
What's it about this offense that fits you and that would be the draw?
Coach Riley know how to get the ball to kids that need the ball in their hands. So.
How excited are you about this group of receivers?
I'm so excited. Y'all was out here watching us. Everybody making plays. Everybody physical. Everybody can block.
Any other guys in that room that have impressed you as you guys have been working together?
Everybody.
Coach Riley was talking a lot about, the big thing this spring is getting the camaraderie in the locker room. What has that kind of been like? So many new guys coming in and kind of mingling with the guys who were here before.
It really ain't been no difference. Everybody starting to get to know each other for real, and we all teams. So we always treat each other like brothers and make sure we take care of each other.
With your familiarity in Riley's system, are you kind of stepping up as a leader for this group to kind of show them the ropes a little more since you already have some familiarity?
Yeah, I actually help a lot of our receivers. Anything they need, I help them. But they know their stuff, so anything they ever ask for, I give them advice.
How have you seen, obviously you were with Caleb in Oklahoma, but how have you seen him kind of step into a leadership role here? It seems like that.
So I'm playing for the brand in front of me, and I got a number on me, and that's about it.
How has that shaped your football career, though? Kind of having that influence or hanging over you, or however you would phrase it?
I would have to say I studied other people. Yeah, I always looked at him. Everybody considers him the GOAT, but I'm me, and I study other people. I'm trying to chase him. That's all I have.
How close are you guys? What's your relationship?
It's getting better. That's all I'm going to say. It's good.
Notice like Lincoln was
kind of all over the place, you know, kind of pretending to be a safety at times or a cornerback covering you guys.
Yes, sir.
When the coach is that energetic, I mean, how does that kind of transfer over to you guys, you think?
I mean, shoot, when the coach is that energetic, it really implies you're like, it's a give and take. You're giving it to the players. The players are receiving it. You're getting more out of your players. You want that. You want to see that energy throughout your players. So, yeah, you got to go to your coaches because if you don't bring that energy out and you can't get it from your coaches, nobody has anything to feed off of. So, yeah, we're prepared. We're ready to go. I mean, it's amazing. I can't wait.
I mentioned Colorado's passing struggles last year. What do you think you weren't able to show that you think maybe you could unleash here in this offense?
I can run routes. I just we didn't have the time last year. It's hopefully they're better this year, like with time and everything. But here it's like I had more time to run routes, develop, seek out progressions within the defense, see if it's cover 2, cover 3 is bracketed. So now it's like more, let's go like quick. Yeah, you got to think about it a little bit more.
What's it like to be out here? I know you're younger, but one of the greatest players who your dad played with is out here at practice. Was a USC legend. I mean, how much do you know about Ronnie and what he means to this place?
Ronnie a lot. I mean, who doesn't know about Ronnie a lot? He's legendary. He's legendary for a reason. And then just to see, like, you know, he talked about Joe Montana. Like, just to know some little things, and that's what really carries over because, shoot, my dad always talks about the little things is what make you great. It's what separates you from good and great, and then being that GOAT level.
Had you met him before?
Ronnie a lot? No, I haven't.
So is it a little surreal to be out here at the same time, first day of practice?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you have a whole bunch of legends come back and forth. So that's another reason I also came to Cali. I get to see this. I get to be in the environment. So many of these guys are going to come back, and they really need inspiration. So many guys want to see you be right here, and everybody wants to see SC back on top.
Is there any type of intimidation factor when you come from Colorado to a place like USC?
No? Okay. Hey, I used to be on the opposite side of the ball at SC, Oregon, shoot, Washington. It did not matter.
Most of the time, some guys kind of
There's so many talented receivers here. What's the competition like between you all? Like, the guys that know each other?
Hanging out off the field.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be deep. We're gonna be deep. If you look at Lincoln's past, just like Caleb and Lincoln, they get the ball around. And there's a lot of receivers that get the ball, so you just got to know you're going to come in here. You're going to be with 3 of the 4 of the 5 of the guys. A lot of guys get the ball. Everybody's going to get the ball around here. You can't be dependent. You got to let the progression come to you.